The National Education Association believes that partnerships with parents, families, communities, and other stakeholders are essential to quality public education and student success. There are 11 different strategies that I'm going to talk about for priority schools. The first strategy is called small steps. Each school identified and pursued an important, visible, yet attainable first goal. They focus on attaining this goal, achieve success, and then use their success to move toward more ambitious goals. The second strategy is called Children First. All school staff made a conscious effort to put aside their own interests and committed to focusing on serving children first. By doing so, tensions decreased while respect, appreciation, and value for the students increased. More instructional time is the third strategy. Schools created more instructional time within the school day, specialized by targeted skills or subsets of students. More time also is provided outside of the traditional school day. Student responsibility is the fourth strategy. Educators fostered in students a sense of responsibility for appropriate behavior. They also put into place multifaceted approaches that help students learn responsibility for their own behavior, resulting in a sharp decrease in discipline problems. Shared responsibility is the fifth strategy. The school staff united to share responsibility for improvement and engaged in a variety of activities central to the success of the school. Instructional leadership is the sixth strategy. Each school spent more time on instructional leadership activities that ultimately improved teaching and learning. Specialized assistants coached teachers on instructional issues, and principals actively promoted improved instruction. This resulted in higher levels of achievement and a renewed sense of hope. The seventh strategy is called Align Standards. Educators work to align instruction to standards and assessments required by the state or district. Teachers and administrators work together to understand what students were expected to know and be able to do, and to implement instruction that ensured students would learn what was expected of them. Resources and training is the eighth strategy. Schools actively pursued the resources and training that teachers perceived they needed to get their students to achieve at high levels. As a result, teachers responded with greater willingness to support school initiatives. Time for collaboration, the ninth strategy. Each school created opportunities for teachers to work, plan, and learn together around instructional issues. This time became an important part of the reform effort, generating continuous improvements in the instruction. Parental involvement is the 10th strategy. Each school made efforts to win the confidence and respect of parents, primarily by improving the achievement of students. Once parents saw tangible evidence of the school's concern for their children, successful partnerships were built and parents more willingly participated and contributed to the success of the school. Persistence is the last strategy. Educators persisted through difficulties, setbacks, and failures. In spite of challenges and frustrations, school staff did not stop trying to improve their school. How can schools engage more stakeholders? Schools can survey educators and families to determine needs, interests, and ideas about partnering. They can develop and pass family-friendly policies and laws, and they can also provide professional development on family and community engagement for school faculties. They can offer training for parents and community stakeholders on effective communications and partnering skills. They can provide better information on school and school district policies and procedures, and they can also ensure timely access to information using effective communication tools that address various family structures and are translated into languages that parents/families understand. Other ways that schools can engage stakeholders is by hiring and training school community liaisons who know the community's history, language, and cultural background to contact parents and coordinate activities. Schools can also collaborate with higher education institutions to infuse parent, family, and community involvement in education into teacher and administrator preparation programs. Schools can also develop an outreach strategy to inform families, businesses, and the community about school and family involvement opportunities, policies, and programs. And lastly, they can regularly evaluate the effectiveness of family involvement programs and activities.
Created using Powtoon.